Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
This episode is a recap of adventures during our big RV trip through the southwestern United States.
This segment of a many-part series, which we plan on releasing over the next half year, picks up from where we left off in part 1 of We're Heading Out West.
We retrace our journey through the states of Oklahoma and Texas from previous episodes, condensed into one large episode with bonus commentary and footage.
Our goal is to share our experiences during our travels, as well as give our viewers in-depth tours of the campgrounds and other points of interest that we come across to broaden your options if you so choose to visit these destinations.
So without further ado, we present to you We're Heading Out West, Part 2.
Well, that's all the time we have for Little Rock, Arkansas. It's a beautiful little city. We enjoyed our stay here. Now we're going to make our way to Oklahoma. How you doing there, co-pilot Luca? Good girl. Trip. We haven't seen any rain since we left Airskirts. At least it's not a hard rain, it's just a mild rain. Well, it looks like the weather's starting to finally clear up.
Lake Eufaula West KOA is a small campground with 51 RV sites. All sites are full hookup, with many sites having 50 amps. The majority of the RV sites are pull-through and can handle large rigs. There are 9 tent sites, 4 of which have water and electric. The campground also offers cabins. Some only provide beds, while others have bathrooms and partial kitchens.
Propane is available on site. The bathrooms were clean and well maintained.
In this building is the registration office, and a small store with groceries and a souvenir section. Near the office is the laundry room, which is conveniently open 24 hours. For activities, the campground has a seasonal pool, a large playground, badminton net, horseshoes, and a catch and release lake. There's also a small off-leash dog park. A unique feature of the campground is a small area with some cute farm animals, including donkeys and chickens. You can also rent kayaks here to paddle Lake Eufaula, which is accessible from the campground by following the beautiful nature trail. The nature trail was definitely one of Orton's favorite parts of the campground. We walk the path daily. He loves exploring when we get to a new place.
Say, feel that bass. We gon' shake up this place. Say, pick up that pace. Yeah, we got no time to waste. Everybody say, feel that bass. Yeah, we gon' shake up this place. Pick up that pace. Yeah, we got no time to waste. Say, dreams to chase. Yeah, we ain't losing this race. Say, we got faith. Yeah, we know what it's gonna take. Ain't nobody gotta do for me what I do when I do it so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Yeah, stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, ain't nobody gotta do for me. Yep, what I do when I do it so beautifully. All I gotta stay is true to me. Say what? Stay winning is a mood to me. Hey, I said.
This is Luca and Leia after they wake up from an afternoon nap. Alrighty, it's time for another travel day. We're making our way to Oklahoma City. Let's get on the road.
Oklahoma City East KOA has 61 RV sites. All are full hookup, and many are 50 amps. Most of the sites are pull-through and can handle large rigs. There are 9 tent sites, 4 of which have water and electric. The other 5 are primitive sites. The campground also offers cabins. There are 5 camping cabins with beds only, and 3 deluxe cabins, which have partial kitchens and full baths. There is a propane filling station and a dump station on site. There is only one bathhouse in the campground. It is located near the tent section. The bathhouse is cleaned regularly. In this building, you'll find the registration office, a small store for camping essentials and souvenirs, and the 24-hour laundry. For recreation, the campground offers a pool, a nice playground, tetherball, and an off-leash dog park.
Will Rogers Highway, the Ozark Trail, Main Street America, the Mother Road. With Route 66's many names, you're sure to find a reflection of America's early history. Let's step back in time for a little bit to explore places of the past on Route 66. Although, our first stop is a more recent addition to the Route 66 experience here in Arcadia, Oklahoma. Pop 66 Soda Ranch opened in 2007. Outside is a 66-foot soda pop bottle and a gas station. Inside you'll find a cafe, a gift shop, and over 500 different sodas and beverages to choose from.
Let's see here. I think I'm going to try out the Edmund burger. It has provolone cheese, sauteed mushrooms, smoked bacon with lettuce, red onion, and mayo on a toasted bun. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I want a chicken sandwich. I just don't know if I want the Nashville hot or the ultimate chicken sandwich.
Alright, we finally got our food. Got my Edmund burger. It's delicious. How's your food?
Very good.
What'd you get the chicken?
Nashville hot chicken.
Nashville hot chicken she went with. Let's dig in.
Here we have the Round Barn, which is a well-known Route 66 landmark in Arcadia that was built in 1898 by William Oder. The building was later restored in 1992 by Luke Robinson, community workers, and local businesses.
There's a hard place right behind your face when
This stop along Route 66 is known as John's Place. John Hargrove created this exhibit of Route 66 memorabilia, vintage artifacts, and recreations of classic spots along Route 66 like Twin Arrows and Conway, Texas's Beetle Farm.
Pretty wild three-wheel car.
This is one of the last old gas filling stations still standing in this part of the country. At one point, it doubled as a counterfeit money operation, which took place in a secret small room in the back of the station. Eventually, the people involved were busted, and the gas station was shut down and never opened again.
The Will Rogers Theater opened in 1946 and today is used for weddings and other events. Oklahoma City's newest Route 66 attraction is the RT-19 robot, which started welcoming visitors to Uptown 23rd Street District in 2001. Tower Theater opened in 1937. It closed in 1987, but was restored and reopened as a live music venue and movie theater in 2017. This tiny building was erected in 1930. Around 1948, the iconic milk bottle was added, and it's been a destination of Route 66 travelers ever since. The Gold Dome was built in 1958 and originally served as a bank.
Although Oklahoma City is now the capital, Oklahoma's first capital was in Guthrie. It moved here in 1910. Construction began on the building in 1914, and it was completed in 1917. Original plans called for a dome, but with costs running over during construction, it was eliminated from the plans. Almost 90 years later, it finally got its dome. The Oklahoma Capitol Complex and Centennial Commemoration Committee worked to fund the dome, which was completed in 2002. Here is an interesting fact about the Capitol Complex, that it is the only state capitol grounds with active oil rigs. The Capitol building is directly on top of the Oklahoma City oil field.
This state seal was displayed at the entrance of the Oklahoma exhibit at the New York World's Fair 1964 to 1965.
There's a nice little gift store where you can grab yourself a souvenir.
Look at this dome, it's beautiful.
The base of the dome is decorated in 6-inch golden letters with the names of donors who contributed at least $1 million to its construction. This is known as the Ring of Honor.
And here we have Will Rogers. Here we have Jim Thorpe. There's a town in Pennsylvania named after him.
On April 19, 1995, Timothy McVeigh parked a truck filled with explosives in front of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City. When the bomb detonated, 168 people lost their lives and the north side of the building was gone. This outdoor symbolic memorial was dedicated on April 20th, 2000, 5 years after the bombing. Large gates called the Gates of Time flank either side of the memorial, showing 9:01 on one side and 9:03 on the other. This represents the minutes before and after the bombing. A field of 168 empty chairs, one for each victim, and displaying each victim's names are aligned according to the floor and placement of the victims when the bomb exploded. The survivors' wall is inscribed with more than 600 survivors, inside and outside of the building when the bomb detonated.
So to the left of me here is some remnants of the original wall of the building. Such a tragic day.
Let's head over to the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. The National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum was established in 1955 and covers over 200,000 square feet with over 28,000 Western and Native American artifacts, including sculptures, artwork, and a 14,000 square foot Western Prairie Town exhibit that you can stroll through.
Flashback Retro Pub opened in 2015 in Oklahoma City's historic Film Road district. It features over 100 arcade games from the 80s and 90s. The best part is the games are always on free play. They also offer some unique cocktails and over 100 craft beers. This Ferris wheel traveled a great distance to get to OKC. The Ferris wheel was erected in 1996 and stood on the Santa Monica Pier in California for 12 years. It may even look familiar to you, even if you never saw it in person. It's been in several movies, including Titanic and Forrest Gump. In 2008, Santa Monica erected a new Ferris wheel, and an Oklahoma real estate developer bought the Wheeler Ferris wheel on eBay. Some extensive restoration was completed, and the Ferris wheel was given a new life in Oklahoma City.
Mandy, what'd you think of this ride?
It's okay. I'm not a huge Ferris wheel fan.
So we're starting off for day 2 here in Oklahoma City. What are we gonna do first?
We're at the Myriad Botanical Gardens, so we're going to walk around the grounds. The grounds are free. Parking on the weekends looks like it's free too in Oklahoma City, just so you know. And there's a couple of paid spots, the conservatory and a few other things. But we're going to walk around and see what we can see. The Myriad Botanical Gardens is one of the city's most beautiful green spaces. It covers 15 acres in the heart of downtown Oklahoma City.
Please don't touch. Touching our fabulous wool will damage it, and that would be bad.
This beautiful botanical garden includes an outdoor ice rink, water features, an off-leash dog park, and an adaptive playground for children of all abilities. Since its founding over 30 years ago, the Myriad Botanical Gardens has been committed to connecting people with plants and the wonders of the natural world. Today, many educational opportunities are offered, such as a gardening school, a flower and garden festival that takes place in May, and ongoing scientific research.
Banana! Holy cacti! Cousin-it cacti. We're inside the butthole of the Botanical Gardens.
The First Americans Museum opened on September 18, 2021. The mission of the museum is to serve as a dynamic center, promoting awareness and educating the public about the cultures, diversity, and resilience of the first American nations in Oklahoma. The 175 square foot museum has exhibits on the history, culture, and art of these first Americans.
In addition to the many exhibits, the museum also has a gift shop featuring authentic items made by first American artists, a family discovery center, and a theater that features educational programs. There are also 2 places to get something to eat: the Arbor Cafe and a full-service restaurant called 39. Bricktown used to house hundreds of warehouses and distribution centers. Now it is the vibrant social center of Oklahoma City. It has over 50 city blocks consisting of restaurants, bars, shops, and museums. Getting around Bricktown is just as fun as all of the attractions. You can ride the Oklahoma streetcar transit system or ride down the beautiful Bricktown Canal in a water taxi. The streetcar is very affordable, currently costing $3 for a 24-hour pass. The water taxi is a bit more expensive, but it is a unique experience that includes a guide to point out attractions and tell you a little history.
Wow, this is pretty impressive here in Bricktown. Yeah, I love it along the canal here. I love the taxis. They sound like they're giving you a little bit of the history of the town as they're going around on the boats. So we decided to stop and eat here at the Bourbon Street Cafe. We're starting off with some hush puppies and drinks. I ordered fettuccine alfredo. And what did you get? She got a cheeseburger. We'll see how they look when they come out. The fettuccine alfredo is pretty good. How's your burger?
The burger itself is really good. The bun's a little bit hard, but the burger itself is really good.
Okay.
What you got? What are you gonna feed me? Come on now. You ain't waiting all day. Come on, feed me. We probably shouldn't be feeding you, buddy. Nice meeting you, though.
What an experience we've had while visiting Oklahoma City and Oklahoma in general. But it's time for us to be moving on. Next, we make our way to Amarillo, Texas.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Too much spinning and not enough time. I want a champagne life. The kind you love and hate when it's up in your face. I'm only here for the lights. Do anything I need to make it tap twice. I'll be blowing up your feet. Catch me going live. It means so much if you could like and subscribe. I'm gonna lose my mind.
In this building, you'll find the registration office, a small store with some convenience items, and a lounge area. There are 2 bathhouses in the campground, Both were cleaned regularly and well maintained. Coin-operated laundry is open 24 hours and has plenty of machines. The campground has 66 dedicated RV sites, plus 7 sites that can be used by smaller RVs or tents. The dedicated RV sites are all full hookups. There are also 9 primitive tent sites and a group tenting area. There are 8 camping cabins available to rent, as well as 1 deluxe cabin that has running water. A propane filling station and dump station are available on site. For recreation, there is a seasonal pool, a large playground, and horseshoes. The campground also offers 2 off-leash dog parks and several pet walking areas.
Let's go find us some more Route 66 attractions to explore.
Cadillac Ranch RV Park has 47 RV sites and is conveniently located off Interstate 40. There's also a large gift shop here featuring Route 66 items.
Well, we made it here to Cadillac Ranch. It's 85, 86 degrees right now. It's not too bad.
Created in 1974 by architects who were also part of an art group known as Ant Farm, Cadillac Ranch consists of 10 Cadillacs in a row, buried nose first in the ground, displaying the evolution of Cadillac tail fins from 1949 to 1963. Today it is a quirky place for visitors of Amarillo, Texas to literally make their mark.
In March of 1960, R.J. Lee opened the Big Texan 66. It's grown in these many years to include a hotel, gift shop, brewery, and shooting range. Since its opening, the Big Texan Steakhouse has offered a free steak meal to anyone who can eat a 72-ounce steak, baked potato, salad, shrimp cocktail, and a roll in an hour. If the meal is not finished, you owe the restaurant $72.
So it looks like both Mandy and I are going to try the 12-ounce Fort Worth cut of Big Texan ribeye steak. We'll show it to you when it comes out too. So here's the steak. I get mine medium well. Look at that.
That's good.
Wow. This is the best steak I've had in a long time. I mean, I'm not even trying to talk this up. This is some good steak. This is fabulous steak. Definitely try this place out.
Well, they took me to the city where the buildings went high. I watched the building swing and sway, clean the dirty sky. I thought if I could get away, I would surely lose evening. Yeah. But that Texas soul, it burns over both my feet. Oh, it's not a car roll, boys.
Well, it's time for us to head back to the RV and call it a night. Palo Duro Canyon began its life about 300 million years ago, during Earth's Permian and Triassic periods. It is approximately 120 miles in length, with varying widths ranging from 6 miles up to 20 miles in certain areas, and an average depth of 800 plus feet, maxing out at over 1,000 feet. Carved out by the prairie dog town Fork Red River and nicknamed the Grand Canyon of Texas, Palo Duro Canyon is the second largest canyon in the United States. In 1933, the state of Texas bought much of the land from Fred S. Emery, and over the next 5 years, the Civilian Conservation Corps built up different sections of the park. Even though the park was not yet complete, Palo Duro Canyon State Park opened in 1934 and is the second largest state park in the country, covering over 28,000 acres. Some fossils and pottery. Some Barbet sheep. It's pretty interesting. They have a Civilian Conservation Corps exhibit in here as well. The Civilian Conservation Corps has done a lot of extensive, beautiful work in state parks all across this country. They have a pretty nice exhibit here at the Visitor Center. I would suggest to stop here when you're visiting Palo Duro Canyon State Park. Get a lot of information from here and some of the history. Now that we checked out the visitor center, why don't we go drive through the canyon?
Going up.
When the state purchased the land, the Civilian Conservation Corps first built a camp at this location for their home base. All that remains today is this fireplace. Let's pull over at this overlook and see if we can get a better view.
Mactic Pavilion holds 169 people and is the perfect place for small weddings, corporate retreats, or family reunions. It has heat and AC, tables and chairs, and a full-size commercial kitchen. Pioneer Amphitheater is the venue for America's longest-running outdoor musical, titled Texas. The amphitheater was completed in 1964 and seats 2,000 visitors. Texas the Musical opened in 1966 and has been the main show here ever since. Additional offerings include opera, concerts, and off-Broadway productions.
Right before you reach the first campground, Sagebrush Camp Area, you'll find this dump station.
The Sagebrush Camp Area has 30 sites, each with a picnic table, water, 30 and 50 amp hookups, and a fire ring. No site has sewer, but there is a restroom with hot showers. This campground is closest to the Pioneer Amphitheater area, the park's visitor center, and a gift shop.
This is an eastern collared lizard. This one is a female, and from the looks of it, this one's pregnant. You can tell by the red spots located on the neck. close to its black collared stripe.
The trading post is a popular spot for campers and visitors to the state park. Here you can buy park souvenirs, camping supplies, groceries, and fuel. There's also a restaurant serving breakfast, quick order lunch and dinner options, and they even have ice cream. For a unique camping experience, try glamping at Palo Duro. Each glamping cabin has air conditioning, a fridge, coffee maker, gas grill, and fire pit. They are fully furnished and linens are provided.
Oh wow, it's a Greater Roadrunner. That's pretty cool.
The park offers guided horseback trail rides. During the tour, you'll see the park's beautiful cactus and wildflowers. Your guide will help you explore the geology of the canyon's layers and colors. You might even catch a glimpse of the mule deer, wild hogs, roadrunners, and rattlesnakes that call the park home.
Let's pull over for a moment and check out this overlook. There is another dump station located right before you enter Hackberry Camp Area.
The Hackberry Camp Area is the largest in the state park. It has 32 sites and has some sites that can accommodate large rigs. This campground only offers electricity hookups of 20 or 30 amps. The current fee to enter the park for day use is $8 per person. It is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Soapberry Day Use area has picnic tables, grills, and public restrooms.
If you're looking for hiking, biking, or equestrian trails, Palo Duro has got you covered with over 30 miles of nature trails for you to explore. People have inhabited this canyon for over 12,000 years. The Clavis and Folsom peoples first lived here, followed later by other cultures, including the Comanche, Apache, and Kiowa. The Spanish discovered the canyon many years later, naming it Palo Duro, which is Spanish for hard wood.
Fortress Cliff Camp Area has tent-only campsites. These are drive-up sites with a picnic table and fire ring. There is potable water available in the campground, but not at each site. Restrooms are available, but you will need to travel at least a half a mile to reach them. Porta potties are available.
Look at all the scenic, breathtaking views that you come across when you're traveling this road from one end of the canyon to the other.
The Juniper Camp Area has 18 sites, of which 3 are ADA accessible. Those are sites 111, 113, and 115. Each site has a picnic table and fire ring, and a lantern post. There are no sewer sites, but offer 30 and 50 amp hookups and water. Bathhouses with hot showers are on site.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a road runner laying on top of the picnic table. Beautiful road runner. It's the third one I've seen today now.
Wolf Ferry is a group camping area with 9 campsites. It offers 30 and 50 amp hookups and water. Restrooms and showers are within walking distance.
There is also another pavilion located here that you can reserve. Let's mosey on down the road for a bit while enjoying some more of these great views. Our next stop will be the equestrian camp area.
The equestrian camp area has 10 sites. This is an open field with picnic tables, fire rings, and 2 water faucets. There are 4 horse pens that can accommodate 2 horses each. These sites do not have any electricity. The Mesquite camp area has 20 sites. Each site has water, 30 and 50 amp hookups, a picnic table, and a fire ring. This campground can accommodate rigs up to 60 feet. The park has 3 cabins for rent on the rim and 4 cabins on the canyon floor. The floor cabins accommodate 2 or 4 people, have small kitchenettes, and heating and air conditioning. Cabin 2 is ADA accessible. No pets are allowed in the cabins. Restrooms and showers are located nearby, but there are no bathrooms in the cabins. The Cactus Camp Area has 7 sites for tent camping only. Shade shelters are provided, as well as picnic tables. There are no hookups in this area. Restrooms with hot showers are available, but are a half to 2 miles away from the sites.
Pretty neat back in here. Let's walk around in the canyon exploring right now. Beautiful surroundings.
Today I'm heading back to Palo Duro Canyon State Park to do the Lighthouse Trail. I'm really looking forward to getting some good exercise on this, and I hope it don't get too hot. I'm doing this early enough that, you know, the first half of the hike should be fairly decent temperature wise. It's about 71 right now, which isn't bad, but it's supposed to get up in the 90s later this afternoon, so we'll see. Alright, so let's hit the Lighthouse Trail. I can already feel the heat beating on the back of my neck. I put on some good sunblock today, so hopefully I should be good with that. So far so good. Just a nice little breeze coming through here. It's not too big of a breeze, but helps a little bit. See a lot of sunflowers. Definitely a lot of sunflowers here. A lot of them are dead right now. I'm assuming they're out of season. I don't know if that really matters down here in Texas. It does say that this is a moderate difficulty level trail. I believe it. I'm already a little short on breath. Nice little shade shelter if you need a break. Right here to go on the Lighthouse Trail. If you go left, that's the Capitol Peak Trail. That's for bikes only. Morning. Just take a moment and look at all the surroundings that I just came upon. It's a lot to take in, so let's enjoy this together. I'm gonna go up here on the hill a little bit more so you guys get a better vantage point, but I think you'll appreciate this. Hopefully you will. is continue our way to the lighthouse formation. Starting to feel the heat a little bit now. Not sweating that bad, but I know it's coming soon. We'll stop here in the shade for a little break, get some water. Gotta stay hydrated on this trail. See, we're 0.8 miles into the lighthouse trail. Blue marker with an L. Keep following that, you should be good. Just love this terrain. Now there's a nice breeze coming through at times, and that really helps on a day like this. Too bad the sun's not on this right now. You'd see a lot more detail. Now you do want to be careful when you come out on this trail. There's tarantulas, there's rattlesnakes in Texas, and they're in this area. So just be careful, keep an eye out. Try to stay on the marked paths as much as possible, just to stay safe. Also, a good time to come do this trail would be early in the morning. Park opens at, I believe, 7:30, and it's not as hot when you come do this in the morning. I'd say around like 9, 10 o'clock it really starts to get warmer. So just try to get here as soon as possible. That's your best bet. This is just awesome. Take a moment and feel the breeze and check out this scenery. Well, there's first sight of the lighthouse. This breeze feels so good right now. 0.9 miles to go.
3 miles to go. Going up the mountain. Lighthouse Rock.
We really had a good time here in Texas. Next, we make our way to New Mexico.
Hi, Chuckles the Squirrel here. Thanks everyone for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit that subscribe button. Take care, everyone.